Andy stays muted when we're live. That's the rule. He's not allowed to talk. Ooh, look, he's frozen too. I love it.
Andy, what are the rules of our Instagram chat? Let's review.
He's following them. This show is not for kids. It's for comic mans. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, man.
Not bad.
We are short one beard.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the best beard, but I don't want to offend and make Andy upset because you would notice. See, he's angry. Now he's angry.
I thought he was frozen.
No, he's seen how long he could do the like Annabelle. He's the Annabelle doll.
Andy Bell.
Because that's what I think of when I think Andy. I think cute little dolls. Sorry, I'm just finishing up word bubbles here. Pull back the curtain for the folks at home.
So this is now us making content while we're presenting content.
Wow.
We're Inception.
Yeah, this is definitely the first time that's happened. Mm-hmm.
So everybody can just pull up a chair and sit down and join us. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Okay. There's a lot of zooming happening. We're a little too zoomy.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Andy, I know Alex not here, but you can still tell dad jokes if you want to.
Oh, crap. Why are you encouraging him?
It's not the same.
Do we have anybody watching? I'm not seeing any comments in the stream.
Thank God that's over.
But that's par for the course here.
We finally reached nobody watching.
Finally.
Our lifelong goal.
Now we
Jason and I have been legitimately working on this for 3 years.
It's true. It's been a long process.
When we actually have content.
Yeah. We're from the Comic Core Limited.
Right.
Really specific limits.
You know what, Dave? Good enough. Good enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Good to see
Front
you.
row in
All
the theater.
we've ever needed, really.
Front row in the theater by himself.
One moron to enjoy our shenanigans.
Speaking of theaters, are you guys going to see Black Widow in the theater, or are you going to watch it at home?
Home. Fact.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't
know.
It's not even a contest. Not even a contest.
Do we even have theaters open in Michigan?
Yeah, they're open. Limited capacity.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at home.
I'm gonna watch it in the theater then. I need to get out.
It's funny what's happening in our state. Not to veer into COVID talk, but it's actually positive. The governor has just stopped putting restrictions on things, even though cases are spiking like crazy right now. She's not restricting things because the strategy right now is vaccines. Like they really think just now that people have access to vaccines, restrictions are not
needed.
A thing. So we'll see how long that game of chicken lasts. But yeah, you can go to the theater.
That's buck wild.
I don't feel super compelled to see Black Widow. I don't know why.
I like Scarlett Johansson a lot.
I mean,
that's a good enough reason for me.
Maybe I'm too old to like go to a movie just to see a hot woman. I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm never going to be that old.
You're never too old.
All right. Well, we should do like a therapy session about this after the show.
I think it's be cheaper to watch it at home anyways. Like
a little family therapy.
Like if you go to the theater, like with like your wife or whatever, it's like what, $40, like $20 a ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you watch it through the app, it's like $30. Saving $10 to stay at home. Insane.
That's what they're going to charge on Disney to watch it if you have Disney Plus.
They haven't officially said, but like for all the Disney Plus like items so far that have been straight to home, like Mulan and the last one that they had, that Disney animated movie was $30. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same price.
Watch this just released movie on my 19-inch tube TV.
Yeah. Wow. Need to get an upgrade there, Andy.
That's the Snyder cut.
So
they made it for that movie. They made it for that screen.
Yeah.
It was made for that 3:4 screen. That 4:3 ratio is perfect on your tube TV.
My big complaint with the at-home stuff is that they're moving at a speed where they like HBO Max. bless them for the service. I love the access, but their codecs and the audio is not great at all. When you compare it to like actually putting in a full surround sound system with Dolby Atmos and everything, the
Gotcha.
codec online just doesn't do it
The
justice.
Kodak, I'm not sure what Null has to do with this, Andy, but
That's Codex. Right?
He's coming.
You know what I realized today was that Null's first appearance is issue 3.
Whoa.
Kind of dawned
Just
on me
today.
that it's like it's perfect that Null is coming and his first appearance is issue 3. It's like
I think I got 3 copies of that too. Raw.
raw dogging it.
Raw
Jesus,
wriggling.
John just knows exactly where to go with those.
I love these. I love that.
It's like morning zoo radio up in here with the sound effects.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is. I'm
Yeah.
totally perfect for that.
Mhm.
What is up? Come on, Mama. How you doing?
What's up?
D-Runk is here. There he is. He's our
D.
3 man. He knows what's up.
Need some GGCs.
Not anymore.
Gore Vidal, what's up, dude?
Gore's out there? What's
Yeah.
up, Gore? He said, no interest in watching Black Widow, rather rewatch Lost in Translation. Great movie. Under the Skin. Ooh, creepy good movie.
Yeah, if you need a Scarlet fix, there are other ways to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is true.
I want everyone to check out Gore Vidal's video on Carmen, the comic that came
It
out
was a good-
recently.
It was a
It
good
was
discussion.
Super good video.
Yeah.
So awesome stuff.
Carmen San Diego.
I don't think that came up.
I would like
Pretty cool.
to know what he has to say about Carmen San Diego.
That too.
He
There
would
you
probably say the most intelligent thing that's ever been said about Carmen San Diego because Gore's really smart.
Agreed.
I should stop talking.
He's the one they never asked when they were looking for.
Exactly. He could have found Waldo too.
Where in the world?
I used to watch that game show. You guys ever see the game show?
Yes. The Carmen San Diego game show.
Hell yeah. I used
Yeah.
to love that as a kid. I always wanted to compete on that.
I thought
show.
that's all there was. Like I didn't
No,
even
there
know.
was another animated show, and
There was a line of books too.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was invented for the game show. Anyway,
not that I'm aware of.
Speaking of books,
Are you ready for some booblés? We're gonna do things a little out of order today.
let's get warmed up here.
Let's get some. We got actually a ton of content to share with you folks in the chat. Those 11 of you hanging with us, we appreciate that.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
Old Wolf, say hi to everybody. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for I don't know what you're doing. But I'm reading X books. I've already read the X-Men issue 19 for this week, and it's freaking awesome. X-23 is fire. But this is Cable issue 9, and Cable is looking for information on how to find Strife, and they think there's this demon that Magic has locked away that might be useful. So they travel to this underworld to interrogate this creature, and so she's like saying hi. Hey, where's that mother? That character's name is Nathrith. And
What do we think she's saying as the swear word there? Maybe dickwad? No, that's 8 letters.
I think Mother Effin. I don't know.
Cumrag. No.
I don't think it necessarily has to be the exact amount of letters that there is for
Shithead. Shithead is 8 letters.
Do their body dimensions look a little strange to you?
Yeah, her
Yes.
thing.
No, the artwork has been off in this book for me.
Look
This
like,
one and X Factor really weak.
Like little toddlers in cosplay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little short-legged.
Yeah.
Like torsos.
They're from the set of Willow. I don't know.
Hey,
Peter Dinklage.
that's mean. That's mean to those guys.
Is it?
She says, yeah. He says, hey, if Strife was here in the underworld, would you know? And she's like, oh, yeah. I'm like the landlord, the cop. I'm the Beyonce of this place. And then they're walking along and you hear screaming. And then the guard's like, sup, boss? She's like, sup, Grom? And then the little guy's like, right this way. He's still serving his sentence imposed by my lady. Well, tell everyone to take 5. So they're going to stop the torture. And there's this character. He's like, how long do you intend to torture me? And she's like, see? Nazareth is right where you should be. Isn't that right, you naughty old so-and-so? And then they're clapping, and then they're finished interrogating him. Like, okay, all right, you guys, back to work. Those recorders aren't going to play themselves. And apparently he's surrounded by little demons playing the recorders. I see a kazoo.
Yeah.
They're all playing. They're like, toot, toot, toot.
But I wonder
She's-
what they're playing.
right.
Hmm.
And then he starts screaming, and you hear, "And I would walk 500 miles."
Classic torture tactic.
Ah!
The oldest torture in the book, you know?
So good, so good. I just
There's waterboarding in that, right? Like top
yeah. It's so I I could not stop laughing. And when you see them all, it's like toot toot toot. There's just all these little demons playing recorders.
Guys,
I
like,
just-
no, not
The
again.
whole thing, yeah. He's like, and he's the whole interview that I cut out because it would take long is like him just saying, "Why do I have to keep suffering? Why do you torture me like this?" And you're like, "Well, it doesn't seem that bad. He's just chained up here." And then they get to the recorders, right?
Yeah.
So good.
That's awesome. That's really good.
Hello, Thunderhouse Design. Thanks for coming by, man. Okay, so Alec gave us a bubble, and we have no way to explain it.
Let's see
This
what he
is
has.
like deep. This is like deep fake here because he never picks a mainstream book.
He probably hates the title at the top, the Trojan War. I'm sure he hated that. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Is that the word bubble? Is that the whole thing? Are we done?
That's
Like,
the-
I don't
No,
even
no,
know.
It does say
more
part
than that.
3.
Some good 90s art. Okay, so should I? You want me to read this?
Yeah.
Some guy in a towel, which I don't know. That towel does not look useful in any functional sort of way.
And towel.
Okay, that chain lock you fried was $2. Fork it over. And then the chick with the horrible hair
Whoa.
says, "Buck?"
Like she's got like a receding hairline mohawk.
And yeah, there's like something going on there.
It's
But she
terrible.
doesn't know what a buck is.
Bucks.
And then she says, "Look, you have to listen. We have a message." And he's like, "The only message being delivered
right
now
You want me to read that? It's bigger for me, probably.
is that you got 5 seconds to get out of my apartment. 1, 2," and then he kicks her 5. And then these two people,
I
I
kicked
don't
the
know
man.
what they're
Actually.
doing. Oh, he kicks the man. Okay, that's good at least. The
Yeah.
old guy? He kicks the old guy with the stash?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Old skinny Wilford Brimley there.
And then the lady's like, "Think we should call the cops?" And the guy says, "Nah, they'd just stop it." There you go.
Okay.
I mean,
That was Alex's word bubble.
To be
Thank you,
honest,
Alex.
that's how I would respond to door-to-door medical sales,
Yeah.
medical supply sales.
There you go.
No, Wilford, never mind. Okay.
So sometimes you struggle all week to find your word bubble, and then you're just like, all right, I'm going in for some Lois Lane. Got to be something there.
Superman's girlfriend always rises to the occasion.
Yes, his girlfriend. It's 2 separate words.
Yes.
Issue number 14. Premise here is Lois somehow is assigned the story of reporting on some cool stuff that's in the Fortress of Solitude, which is convenient since she's banging Superman.
Right.
So he takes her there in the creepiest way possible.
Wow.
Like so that it's so that she doesn't know how to get there.
Is that a booty call bag? Is that what it is?
Sure,
Just wrap
sure
them
seems
up.
like it.
That's
She's
But-
rolled up in a rug.
It's the flight of shame.
It all, yeah.
Yeah.
It also seems like he's trying to like hide a body or something.
Yeah. Rasputin
Wow.
style.
Wow.
So yeah, she's of course all the while she's having thoughts lamenting how Superman will never marry her because of the danger that would be involved. So, this is the same plot of every single
it's
issue.
his, oh, it's definitely his cape. We definitely get that, Thunderhouse. It's just how he's using it. It's interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so they're inside the fortress, and she's seeing all this stuff inside, and she's like, you know what? I feel like if I could stay here for a few days, she exposes herself to some sort of ray or something that makes Superman say, "Sorry, now that you're exposed to this ray, you have to stay here for 3 days until I know you're better." So she's like, "I'm going to stay here and prove to him that this is a safe place that I could live in secret and hiding while he's out doing his thing. I would just
Clever.
be a Fortress of Solitude housewife,
Wow.
So after I prove this can be a safe home for me, Superman won't have any more excuse to avoid our wedding." Plot of every single issue. But after Superman leaves, there's some hijinks. She's on some sort of couch thing and starts moving, and then it crashes, and she falls into a robot Superman guard that guards the Fortress of Solitude. Oof, I bumped into that Superman robot on guard. Sounds like that started his motors going. Then, of course... Oh, whoops.
Wow.
A second later, the Go reporter lands in a certain position and she's trying to explain how this is happening. The bump made the robot's arm move up and down mechanically. It's almost as if Superman is punishing me for being a bad girl. Ow.
Wow.
But that's not all.
I'm sure.
Superman returns the next morning, and it's breakfast time, and he's like, why are you standing while eating, Lois? He's like, oh, it's better for my digestion. But she's thinking, I couldn't sit down all night after what that robot did to me.
Wow. Jeez. You just need a walk.
God.
Wow.
Makes you wonder if she even really needs Superman around. I mean,
Yeah.
you got the robot version. Get the job
Yikes.
done. That's
That's
our
amazing.
plays of the week.
I feel bad for laughing, but like
I don't know that there's any reason to feel bad. We didn't have any giant dildo nunchucks this week. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat should feel good about that.
No cum trucks. Sorry.
the robot borrowed them.
Hello, Vincent McLean. How you doing?
Hey,
Your
Nate.
butt is glowing. I agree, George. That's definitely true. Can you imagine if the Twitter storm, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's 90% of reading those era comics is just feeling
Mhm.
like, wow, they're never going to do this ever.
Stuff
again.
that wouldn't fly today.
But probably
now
stuff
we're
that you're
all-
like
now
kind of
we're all
glad they
pervs.
wouldn't ever do today.
Because now we're all pervs and everything is,
In the words of Alex, Silver Age sucks.
yeah.
I'm saying. You buy it just so you can put it in plastic and never have to open it again.
Is that how that
Yeah.
goes?
That's the whole purpose. Don't you understand?
Yeah, you're not supposed to read them.
Come on, Andy. Look, see? There's no way I'm reading this Banshee book. It's locked away. Never have to open that sucker.
Well, you could just tape it back
That's what
together.
Marvel Unlimited is for.
What's up, TK? How you doing, man? All right. Am I next? And Adam, you want me to go
Yeah,
next?
go for it.
All right. So I was playing around with the concept of I've already got Andy. I know he's a Punisher fan. He would be excited for these graphics. I will say, don't get excited. There's no Punisher really in this except the little thumbnail here.
Oh, it's clickbait.
It is
Clickbait.
total clickbait.
Sorry, Andy. He hooked you.
But I was thinking about like how would people review certain locations from classic comic books? Like how would those places get reviewed on Yelp? And I picked these images because Punisher's always on vacation somewhere, right? Punisher's always rolling in a jet ski or skiing down a hill, mowing guys down,
Anywhere you can find communists and stuff, you know.
right? So, so first up, I went with the island of Themyscira. I was like, hey,
Okay.
if somebody visited the island and had to like give their little review, I thought maybe it would sound like this. Wonderful tropical location. Day-long exercise routines are a bit much. Personal trainers are harsh. Other than exotic armor or flowing robes, not many wardrobe options. Not sure if I'll visit again. Definitely LGBTQ friendly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And 1.5 star.
Oh wow.
What a
Man, low
Ouch.
rating.
I mean, if they, that's just their feeling. The exercise routine, I think, would be demanding and
Yeah.
might not be as relaxing as you would think. Themyscira.
We
Okay,
all know the
A for effort for John for copying the actual stars, like different
did.
ratings, and then
Yes.
clipping them in there.
Thank you. I put some effort into this. This is above my usual level of effort.
we all know the island's named after the mascara.
Yes,
But are they allowed makeup there? I don't think so. It's all natural, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's all.
Is that a mascara joke?
It was a subtle one.
The mascara.
Well done.
All right, so now we got Stark Tower.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's definitely perks and drawbacks of Stark Tower. The reviewer might say, amazing view of the city, constant alien attacks were disappointment.
Disappointment.
An intrusive tech butler seems to always be listening to your conversations. Alexa is better. Everything smells like booze and Axe body spray. 1.5
yeah.
star.
Oh, well, maybe you just copied 1.5 stars.
No. It's I have some variety here.
I'm giving you all this credit because I thought you went through and got every single.
I didn't. I only have 6 locations, so we're already 2 out of 6. We're not. I'm trying to drag this out a little bit.
Axe body spray.
I think Axe body spray as a punchline always works.
Yeah.
Do you think the suit has the automatic dispensers?
Oh man, it must, right? Too many visits from Elon Musk, right? That's fair.
Yeah, I can imagine it'd be really annoying hearing Jarvis every 2 seconds.
What is up, Ruben? Yeah, right? Jarvis hears everything. It's way worse than your Alexa.
Do you
He's
need more toilet paper in there? You're like, I'm fine.
Everything you're doing, and you just constantly, he's talking to you. He doesn't
My
even
favorite
need a
is
screen.
constant alien attacks. We're a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, not as enjoyable as you would maybe hope. So you mentioned the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, okay.
So here we are. I tried to pick a really odd picture of the fortress that I feel like is how I picture it, at least.
Kind of.
I always picture it as like the Return of the Superman or whatever, or Reign of the Superman, where the guy just hanging in the floating chair watching TV.
That doorway is awfully, subjective.
Oh yeah, and above it too.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Hey, come on.
They call that the lowest lane.
Oh, nailed it. I don't think we're going to peak that moment, but we're going to try anyways. Fuck, it's cold. Who builds a house here? No place to sit or sleep. Everything is breakable. Sorry. Also, I think including the zoo full of deadly creatures is a bad call. For a place that's supposed to be the epitome of solitude, a lot of people seem to be coming and going. False advertising.
It's true.
1 star.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking cold.
I had to start with that one. I was like,
yeah.
I love that they implied they broke something. It's great.
yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I can imagine laying down in a Kryptonian bed by accident and getting like a healing coma stuck on you without knowing it.
There's a lot of danger, I think, in the Fortress of Solitude. I think there's a lot of like things that you could easily cause the end of humanity with.
What's that robot's name? Skrillex or whatever?
All these bases have like their little robot butler, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, it's just a robot replica of Superman that bangs.
That's right.
This spanks her. Yeah.
Free
when she gets
spankings
out of
all
line.
night.
Right.
Can't even eat breakfast sitting down.
For those of you Fantastic Four fans, we got the Baxter Building. Adorable robot helper. Very roomy accommodations. Hot guy in the elevator. The family of the penthouse can be noisy. Husband is all over the place. Wife's an airhead. And the kids seem a bit OP. Security was rough. Entirely too much clobbering time. 3 stars.
All right.
And Luke Cage always shows up wanting to borrow their vehicles to go places.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you run out of clothing, they make you wear a paper bag on your head.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that that's what the Baxter Building looked like. Something about this, I was like,
Yeah.
is that what the Baxter Building looks like? Okay.
I think the new one looks like it's like a brown house or whatever, like, in New York, but it's like has a dimension inside.
Like a brownstone? Like a
brownstone, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, yeah. But like, yeah, I guess it looks like a normal building from the outside, but inside has like some kind of big dimension capabilities.
I think the
you have,
last
like,
time I saw it
huge space inside.
was in Old Man Quill when it's like buried in the desert.
That's definitely the
last
better
time.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a cooler base than the one they have now.
Oh, okay. That had to do the Bat
Oh
Cave.
boy, I knew this was coming.
Right?
Fuck, it's cold.
That would qualify
shit.
here.
Everything is covered in bat shit.
A little musty.
See, this is Jason and I are on the same page here.
Serious mildew issues.
Very dark and everything is damp. Great Wi-Fi access. What's with the big dinosaur and coin decor? Wonderful butler service, but heavy on the attitude. Does anyone know how to get guano stains out of everything I own?
Yeah.
And that's a 1.5 or 2 there.
Guano.
I can imagine having your suitcase, like the one you roll away, just setting it down, and then it just like rolling off the edge of a cliff. You're just like, oh shit!
Totally, like, fuck.
Well, I'm not seeing that again.
Oh man, yeah. I'm always wondering why the Batcave is not covered in just shit everywhere.
Yeah,
Like
White.
the cars. I want like the all the Batmobiles. Like everything has just got to be covered in
Guano
crap.
Man.
So I mentioned this to Perry, and he went off on Ace Ventura 2 and Guano.
Yeah, totally.
Like,
Yep.
So
Totally.
he has derailed his TikTok, his Instagram, everything's become Ace Ventura because of I showed him this one thing. So if you're wondering why Perry went Ace Ventura, it's my bad.
That's awesome.
And I think this is the last one. Had to do Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, which, by the way, does anybody use the term youngsters anymore? I was thinking about this one today. I can't remember the last time in converse. Yeah, Utes, the two Utes. I can't remember the last time I heard somebody actually use the term youngsters. Huge house, bald, handy-capable butler is very intrusive. School feels like a stretch. Not sure if the units will be transferable. Occasional paramilitary activities. Gorgeous ladies everywhere. Totally worth it.
5 stars.
So there you go. That was my comic book Yelp reviews, folks.
Very nice.
Yeah, very good. Apparently, they're making Ace Ventura Part 3. I think it's going to be an Amazon exclusive.
Oh, really?
Because of course they are. Why?
Well, hey, Bill and Ted are back, and everything's happening.
The first one was such a steep drop off from the original.
What, Bill and Ted?
No, he's saying the first Ace Ventura sequel.
Oh, I like them both. Yeah.
That's
Ace
wrong.
Ventura 2 is worth it for the rhino birthing sequence alone.
Yes.
I will say, if you don't
That's your thing.
if you don't just lose it watching Jim Carrey birthed from a rhino, like, I don't know how to help you in life. I don't know what you need. I don't know who hurt you.
I really love him calling
That would do it for me.
I really love when he says, like, he calls
So
the guy
good.
the Monopoly guy and like punches him and then uses him as like a doll piece knocked out.
There's lots of funny bits, but for me, it's the rhino every time. It all
like
comes
the spear
back
in
to
the
rhino.
legs.
Chicago. All right. So, anyways, there's the second piece of content. And we got Adam double dipping tonight. Double content on us.
Well, we don't count word bubbles, and that's just
Well, I count it because you do the work. So
it's true.
if I did the work, I would
Fucking forget
definitely count it as well.
So I forgot that I was that I joined a Facebook group back in like 2017, back when I was heavily into spec, just like right when I got back into comic books, and it's you could call it probably the most prominent spec community that we have. I won't name it because I don't want anyone to get in trouble for what they're about to see here, but I stumbled into Facebook and just by accident, which I usually do.
I feel like that is the beginning to a lot of nightmare scenarios right there. I stumbled into Facebook.
So this community is just full of like hardcore spec people, right? Like-minded, mostly dudes who are into spec real hard. So one of them,
I spec hard.
sometimes you like one of them will buy something and they'll be like, check it out, guys, look what I got. And then they'll just wait for like the praise to wash over them from the fellow speckers, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy went a little bit crazy.
Holy crap.
His post says, Spec City. Anyone else specking hard on this? This is Children of the Atom #1. Went to the comic shop and just decided to buy the whole box instead. So far, about 100 of these.
Why?
I don't want to grab 500 more.
Holy crap.
Why though? I guess because all new characters. Is that what he was thinking?
There's some new characters, yeah.
Kind of like the old Strange Academy method.
I don't know.
I think it has a lot to do with Strange Academy recently.
It's not a bad idea. I mean,
Getting hot. However, he clearly didn't read the book.
Oh, yeah. Southern Comic Geek.
Apparently, these are not mutants at all. It may not even be their first appearance. There's a cameo appearance in other books, so it's up for debate. But anyway, the response he got was probably not what he was hoping for. And I had to giggle at some of these responses.
The laugh react.
He was so clearly like, congratulate me,
On the bottom left, you can see like the second is most is like the laugh react.
Yeah, so let's just go through some of the
shock
comments.
or the shocked face.
Let's just go through some of the comments from
There's no like
like-minded
applause.
individuals.
There's not a lot of applause going on there.
No. Keep in mind, these are all like-minded individuals who like support the idea of spec. Nope. Just another throwaway X-Men series. Dollar bin fodder.
Okay, shots fired right off the bat.
Sorry, buddy. Did we all forget X Factor, X Force, Generation X, A Next? None of those characters matter anymore. A little bit harsh.
Yeah.
Someone else said, didn't appeal to me in the slightest. And the reaction seems very negative to it.
Weird.
Someone else said, story was crap, art was worse. Apparently it was just a really bad book. Like everyone
I
had it.
actually enjoyed it, but yeah, I'm the market for that book.
Like soiled TP, flushed down toilet.
Gravity.
Wow.
Ooh.
Great for nesting materials.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Wow.
Perhaps you should have read one issue before buying so many. Skull emoji. They're making it seem as if they're not even mutants at all. I love that he went to the effort to put the skull emoji in there. Like, you dead, bro.
Yeah, that means death. Yeah.
Yep.
You're dead to me. You're dead to me.
Reading the story would have been a great first move.
I always recommend that. I think I'm a fan of the read first method.
Consider it.
Same.
You, sir, are either a genius or someone who owns a box of comics.
Wow.
Burn.
Oh my
Sick
god.
burn.
That might I don't know how you top that one. That one's pretty amazing.
Oh, there's a couple better ones. Hard pass. For the price of 100 plus copies, you'd be better off buying a proven key of a proven character that people already want. That's actually just good advice.
That's just factual information there.
It's like that the guy was like, hard pass. Very few characters ever stick and get a real fan base, but good luck.
Look, these are gentle by comparison. Okay, there's this guy.
This is a shit show of a comic book. That's all. That's all he said. Bro, what?
What?
I think that was my favorite. Bro, what? I didn't buy any, so it'll be a winner.
That's my line.
Somebody a little self-deprecating there. Hot damn, pump your brakes. There's one born every day.
Ooh.
And finally, it'll be the new Darkhawk #1. You'll surely retire early off this sound investment.
Yes. Wow.
So be careful when you're boasting about your spec. It might not go the way you wanted it to.
You don't know who's listening.
He cried himself to sleep that night.
On his pillow full of comics.
100 copies and said he wanted 500 more.
I'm sure.
Wow.
What if he has the last laugh by next week? It just blows up. He has a whole entire huge stack.
Not likely.
What was the
exciting?
What was the previews Alec showed a picture of? It was something that's killing the children, right? The previews of that.
Oh man.
The first.
It's such a weird era we're in where the advertising material for a character is now considered by some people to be an appearance that's valuable.
So
I'm so lost on this.
An artifact is an artifact, right? I guess that's their theory.
It's like someone who's so desperate because they can't get the comic, so they're like,
right.
Let's just spec on this, and then
let's
price
pump this.
So stupid.
It's hilarious.
It's why I pump Hulk 180, man.
Hey, that's the true one.
Rival up that market a little bit.
With all my influence that I have.
You are an influencer.
Oh man.
That's all I got.
We've really done our entire show, just so you know. We're here. We got 34 minutes, and we're kind of finished. So I don't know if we're going to vamp.
Bad jokes, I think, is really abbreviated.
Yeah. So Andy, it's Andy's turn.
It's just not the same without Alec. The magic's not there.
This is true.
Yep.
You could say that about my entire channel.
Ouch.
Your channel's got some magic. At least your channel has content.
Yeah.
Magic.
Are you gonna make more Lego stuff?
Please.
It takes so long to make it. I would love to drop one a week. I just don't have the time to be able to produce it.
That's going to be your legacy, John, with the Lego stuff.
Hey, there's worse legacies.
Yeah.
I could be that guy who bought 500 copies of a crap comic.
Bro, what?
That's your legacy.
Bro, what?
Yeah. You're gonna live this. This is your life now.
Why did you do that?
I can't remember the last time I bought more than 3 copies of anything ever.
Yeah.
And I don't even know that I buy. I mean, I can't even remember 2. I bought 2 copies of something at some point. I don't even know. Oh, you know what it was? It was that Future State Wonder Woman. I bought both covers for that Future State Wonder Woman. That was the last time I bought 2 of something because I wanted the Joelle cover because she did the work, but that Frizen cover is just beautiful.
That's some good art, man. That's worth it.
I just don't. I don't do that.
All I know is
Perry.
I
Perry
got
bought every cover for Alien, every single one.
I got about 7 copies of that first appearance of Wilson Fisk's daughter, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah,
Princess Fisk.
Oh yeah, that's the
Dino Girl.
Dino. Yeah, Moon Girl,
Girl.
Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Andy bought a bunch of Berserker covers. How many covers of that did you get?
I got 2 or 3, I think.
I got every. Let me rephrase this. I did not buy any store variants, but I bought all of the ratio variants that Boom released to LCSs.
Nice.
The only copies I was missing was the 1 in 1,000 and the 1 per store. Obviously,
Yeah, the 1 in 1,000 and the 1 per store are bonkers.
Ooh, come on, Mama poses a nice question here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. What is a book you're really hoping would do well for spec that ended up crashing?
Ooh. I have can't remember the name of it.
Oh, that's a great question.
I remember ordering the Spider-Man 800 Delato cover, the Delato cover through DCBS, and it was listed for $75 or something like that. And I ordered a couple copies of it, and it was down to $25 before it even came out.
Oh, ouch! Yikes!
Those Berserker foil copies, I grabbed a few extras because of the Something is Killing the Children exclusive print that you can get with that. 28.
See, I don't buy a lot of spec books. I buy books that I like, and so in general, I don't worry if it goes up or down dramatically. And I haven't bought anything that I can think of that just like tanked.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm totally not speccing. I just love foil covers, and then you have to buy those to get the card to get a chance. And I still have to buy issue 2 of Berserker. So for every card that I have to buy an issue 2 of Berserker to get the exclusive Something is Killing the Children print because I don't want to miss out on that either.
What is up, Rod, my man?
Rod, what's up, dude?
Yeah, I mean, Die is a book that I loved, and I don't think I'm specking on it. And that book has definitely gone a little but I was never like buying it to like flip it. Like I was like buying it because I really liked it. And I slabbed 2 copies just to see if I could get any 9/8. And I ended up selling one of them, but it's like I still got the other one, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah, I've been thinking of that series a lot recently.
What are you reading now that is of interest? I will say the book I'm excited to read this week is Two Moons, issue 2. I liked issue 1 a ton. It's like a Civil War story where a Native American is having some dreams about what he has done in the past, and it's kind of haunting him. I dug issue 1 a bunch, so I'm looking forward to that.
It's every night for me.
And there's that. Ooh, Department of Truth.
This has been really fun. This reminds me of this it brings me back to the days of the 90s when I couldn't wait for every Friday for the episode of X-Files and the lone gunman in there with the conspiracy theories and that kind of stuff. It's kind of
I've basically read the first arc, and now I'm reading it in trade from here on out. But that's obviously a great one. I will say this issue 19 of X-Men was great, and so is 18. It's basically bringing X-23 back from the vault, and badass. Great read.
I like Silk today.
Oh yeah,
that was a pretty fun read.
Suck69 says no one is watching on
Twitch.
On Twitch, but you are.
Yes,
so
thank
Suck.
you.
Wait,
that is awesome.
Twitch?
Yes.
I put us on Twitch each time. I put us on
Twitch?
Facebook. Hey, I just click the buttons. Whatever Chad's got linked
next show, hot tub show. We all gotta be in the hot tub. Get our Twitch viewers up.
Show some cleavage.
Right. He just says, "I'm not concerned if my collection goes up or down, but boy, howdy, is it going up?" There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see.
What do you guys think of the Penguin distributing?
Yeah, I mean the distribution thing that Gore brought up is interesting as well. So I was in Reggie Collect's stream when he was talking about it, and I think for me, it always comes back to like, is the shop owner going to take the hit? And I feel like the shop owner is probably going to take the hit for this, and until the like distribution systems in place correctly, and they're the ones that are going to have to deal with late comics, upset customers who don't come back anymore, cost challenges, damaged issues. I feel like it all falls on the shop and they take the hit.
My LCS owner is psyched about it. Actually, he's pretty
Nice.
Pretty happy. He's had a lot of issues with Diamond because it's a smaller shop, and I guess he says they favor the bigger shops. But he's real happy. I don't know. I didn't ask him to elaborate because he goes on and on.
You should not have electronics near the bathtub.
Did anybody else grab this today at all?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What is it?
It's the variant cover to Star Wars Insider 201.
That is cool. It looked like the graffiti style. That's
Dean
cool.
Wren artwork of Boba Fett.
Yeah, that's cool.
Insider, huh?
It's it's a magazine, the Star Wars magazine.
Yeah, that's a cool cover. If I cared about Star Wars comics, I'd been interested.
Yeah, I can't get into Star Wars comics for some reason.
No?
To me, it's not comics.
I feel like every one I've read has been really good. I just can't keep up with them all. There's too many.
Yeah,
sure. I've tried. I read a bunch of the Kieran Gillen Darth Vader. I read the Charles Soule Darth Vader, and I didn't care for any of them. And in both cases, I was like, it's like this, whatever.
I really like the Vader Down one. It was like that one hitman kind of guy they brought back from the 70s. It's like a character they brought back from the 70s, and it's more like almost like a bounty hunter assassin guy teaming up with other bounty hunters that they don't trust, and they're like a team, kind of like a Suicide Squad Star Wars kind of.
Nice.
An interesting concept.
I'm really digging Star Wars because of the fact that some of the writing I've really enjoyed, but I feel like
it's huge. Like it's super huge.
Feels like it fills in a lot of those gaps. Like if you're only at a certain point with content or in some of the movies, a lot of the reads fill in the gaps information, finding out a little bit more. But Marvel's also doing a big tie-in event leading up to the next Bounty Hunter, like Apex or Bounty Hunter Alpha book. And that story is actually going to tell that portion of time where Boba Fett has Han Solo and Carbonite after leaving with him.
So in between Cloud City and Jabba's palace.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
I mean, everybody's telling me that it's great. And I even tried the Bounty Hunter book by the guy who did Old Man Quill. And I read 2 issues of that, and I was like, I'm not into it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I read 2 issues of that as well. I was mainly buying that for the Del Auto covers. I really like I was
buying it for the writer because I was like, I loved Old Man Quill. I loved his Old Man Hawkeye.
Yeah, it was Bermejo covers, not Del Auto. Bermejo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to think if there's anything else this week that I was like super pumped on. I liked Sea of Sorrows. I don't know if anybody's reading Sea of Sorrows. I thought that's been. I'm not a huge horror comics fan, but this was kind of a cool.
That was cool.
Creepy comic.
Who's that by?
It's by the same guys that did Road of Bones. So it's Dueck, Cormac, and Birch.
Did you read it? It's pretty good.
Yeah, this is the 4th issue. So it's like, see, Andy's knows this stuff.
Well, you guys have the same comic book.
Yeah, well, I'll pass it over to you if you want.
Yeah, pass it to Andy.
There you go. Oh, shoot.
Andy.
That's where we suck at this. Okay.
Wow. It up already.
Andy. God.
That's why you got to come to practice, Andy.
So anyways,
it's up for practice.
It's like after World War II, and these scavengers found out that a ship sunk in the Atlantic that they think has gold on it. And so they're going to try to get everything off of the wreck before anybody else finds it. But they don't really trust each other. And when they start going down deep enough to like get the treasure, they start experiencing something supernatural down there that's a little bit creepy.
Nice.
Yeah. But great artwork, really unusual. And the covers are, the way they use black on those covers is just wild.
It really sucks you in, and this creative team can get gory.
They can. I'm not a big horror comic fan either, and it's way more creepy than just like just nasty or whatever. Ricky bought a Tales of Suspense 82 today. Adaptoid first appearance.
Adaptoid? Educate me.
Hot spec.
I would like 100 copies, please.
Yeah, 100 copies now. There it is.
Hey,
Beta
yeah.
Ray.
I
Beta
heard
Ray
that's
Bill.
awesome. I heard it's
Oh, he's
really
got his
good.
own book?
Did
Yeah,
anybody
I
read
read
this thing?
Issue number 1 today.
God, I need to start going to the comic book store. Like,
You can watch I was doing a pull list each week telling you what was coming out.
I'm not going to watch your videos.
I know.
Same creator from Wonder
Unless
Woman
there's,
Dead Earth.
unless there's some robot who swears, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah. Same creator from Wonder Woman Dead Earth. Wow.
We're actually talking comics, so we clearly have derailed. You can tell
Yep.
the show has fallen apart. We're spending time talking about comics.
That Daniel Warren Johnson Beta Ray Bill comic, though, I heard is really good, and I really wanted to get it. There's also a story where I think he commissioned a Beta Ray Bill from Walt Simonson that recently got sent out to him. I think Walter Simonson did like a little video about it. So that's somewhere out there on the interwebs.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Yeah,
The Simonsons are doing an X-Men book next month.
nice.
So they've been doing this. I got issue 2 of it today. X-Men Legends. It's basically a 90s comic, but like written now. They just basically are plugging it into the chronology wherever it would have fit in the 90s. So they did 2 issues of it with Fabian Nicieza. I can't pronounce his name right, but he was like, yeah, that guy. He was one of the creators of Deadpool and a big 90s guy. And now the second arc, issues 3 and 4, are going to be the Simonsons. So I thought it was cool. They're bringing back these classic creators to do these old school stories that would plug in between the issues.
Yeah, they're like, we don't know the continuity of what's happening now. We can't write a new story. Just put this in an old one.
I don't think there are better people alive than the Simonsons. Like they're just so adorable, so charming.
Jason's pretty cool.
I mean, I give him like a A, but they get like an A+.
There you go.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
Are you guys going to pick up that Chip Zdarsky book? It's like Spider-Man and like a Venom symbiote kind of thing.
I haven't heard about
I'll
it.
read anything Chip Zdarsky writes.
Did you read his Batman Black and White story?
What was it?
He did. So they just published
the
issue
Batman
4 of
one.
Batman Black and White.
Is that the Red Hood story? No, that was
Chip. No, Chip did it was a Poison Ivy story.
Mm-hmm.
The one where basically Poison Ivy had like infested the grounds around Wayne Manor and taken it over as a way to try to get an ecology concept across to Bruce Wayne on his way he runs his business.
I mean, that sounds right up my alley. Like I said, I should really go to the comic book shop.
Was that issue 2 or 3 or 4?
Just this 4th one, the last week one. It was really well drawn. In fact, there's one like splash page where it's like her explaining why she's doing this, and it has like all the Rogues Gallery mixed into it, and Batman and Robin are mixed in, and the artwork is I think it's Nick Bradshaw.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah. But I mean, I've loved every issue of this Batman Black and White. Issue 2 was probably my least favorite, but I still really enjoy it just because they're getting really talented people to do these kind of fun and funky stories. I've been digging it. Oh, Manny is here. What's up, Manny?
Yeah, my homie Mandy Thiner.
So, man,
I have not watched any of them, but I've got kids and a wife who's not interested in watching it. So it's hard to find time to watch something like this. That's a show that I'm going to struggle to fit in. But I love the comics. I love the comics.
I just caught up today for the TV series. It's awesome. I tried to get my wife to watch episode 1 together, and she didn't like it, but I think it was because it was too cookie cutter for like the whole entire most of the show until the end. I'm like, come on, don't you want to see what happens? She's like, not for me. I'm like, all right, I get it. That's fine. At least you gave it a chance. But so now I got to watch that on my own. But yeah, it's good.
What's up, Captain? I didn't want to say I didn't want to miss Captain. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. He's going to be on tomorrow night on Comic Gories. So
nice.
Oh, by the way, thanks a lot. I sat there on Monday waiting for Comic Gories to start, not realizing that it was moved to Thursday because of April Fools. So
it's an April Fool's Day show.
It's on me.
Spectacular.
Who's on, John?
When the hell is this show going to start?
We got Captain Comics. I got Comics for Cheap. James from Instagram, hilarious guy. I got Not Near Mint Rob Worst, and I got the Shenanigan King Bub's Comics.
Oh my god, that sounds epic!
Yeah,
and we're JP and I have a ton of just little plot twists and shenanigans to play with them tomorrow night. So
JP's involved. Oh, all right.
Well, yeah, he does kind of co-host. I'm just saying.
I guess I'll watch.
Sorry. I got saddled with him. I mean, it just worked out that way. But yeah, no, it should be a good April Fool's. And I will have basically been an hour out of getting my second COVID shot. So I could be just completely bald.
Yeah, dude. I told you, man. Yeah, I
It could
told
be
you.
fully fever dream.
Which
Like,
shot?
I could be second.
Yeah,
No, I know,
that's
but
the worst one.
which kind?
Oh, the Moderna.
Oh, that's like the worst one. Shit.
Yeah, so I could be in a complete fever dream, just pushing buttons. I might not even be live. I could just do the entire show off air, just not even knowing what I'm doing.
After the show, I'll tell you what my friend who got the second Moderna said it was like.
So I get the shot at like 4:15 my time, and then go live at 6.
Oh, you're fucked.
So
you're gonna be like laying down in bed, like not talking. I don't think you're gonna be able to do it, dude.
I'm gonna ride the
JP.
rap. I'm gonna be just like.
Do you have a co-host yet to like?
JP is in charge.
All right.
This just became.
I just got, as long as I'm able to click live and then click to end the show, the rest is JP could handle the rest.
Thank God you don't have to count votes anymore, John.
Right? It's all, but then I do have to drop links. I realize I got to do.
You're gonna pass out before you can end the show. It's just gonna keep going on and on 24
I got the
hours.
Moderna.
You're gonna pass out the end show.
D-Runk, yeah, we're Moderna bros. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we're
same, man.
I said we were joking before. We're the Moderna men.
Yeah, and again, Moderna man.
Myself, I'm a Pfizer fiend. I got my first Pfizer.
Yeah, the end of the eBay Bucks program. That's true.
I got my first shot yesterday. Really sore today.
I had no reaction whatsoever in my arm.
Yeah, my arm was a little sore, but no
was-
more than any other.
It was the most mild
shot.
soreness right around the spot that you could imagine. And like, actually, when the very hot Air Force lady from FEMA did my shot, I was like, "Did you even? Are we done?"
How
She's
do
like,
you,
"Yeah, that was the
Andy, how
shot."
do you not know about this?
I'm like, I didn't feel that.
Okay, Daymares and Andy, like legit eBay fiends, like they've been sending me emails constantly to tell me that they're ending eBay Bucks, ending eBay Bucks, ending eBay Bucks.
I auto delete all of my eBay emails because it just makes me. They're fishing for me to buy more stuff.
Oh crap! It ends tonight. I made a major purchase on eBay about a week ago.
Could be.
But they
Use
should
those tonight.
They should still be honoring the past balances.
I don't know how it works.
New ones.
There's like a new program they're rolling out. It's not as nice and friendly to the purchaser, but yeah. So that's the plan.
Hopefully, it'll be like when Google Hangouts disappeared, and we were like, "What are we gonna do now?" And all of a sudden,
Daymares is gonna buy some shit tonight.
Well, you have to wait until they cash out. They give you a certificate.
So good luck to you.
like a paper certificate.
No, electronic coupon or a code.
Like, don't be sending me paper, eBay.
Ooh, it's supposed to come in tomorrow, huh?
The paper, them dollar bills.
Expensive.
We should probably end this show. Right?
Yeah, what are we doing? There's no reason for us.
We've almost gone a full hour. We don't do that anymore.
Impressive.
I guess we're just excited because there's a bunch of people in the chat.
Yeah, they're actually like, we've had about 17 people like the whole time. Plus we're on, I don't know how many are on Twitch and elsewhere. So thank you all. This is for you. Just a little way of saying thank you.
Do we still have Spider-Man farting over the grocery store?
We don't. No. Somebody remember deleted all of our stuff out of here, which is a sign of the quality of the program that we
Gone
do.
too soon. Gone too soon.
Well, sorry about that. I'm sure Andy could reload it at some point.
I guess TJ says you have to the end of April.
Everyone is frantically messaging TJ asking about eBay bucks.
Yeah, tell me about eBay bucks now.
Yeah, shout out to Manny. He runs Heroinberg. Also, he's a creator of Heroinberg. He's a great concert promoter and comic lover. He's a good guy.
Okay, before I saw the spelling of heroin, I thought that was a completely different thing.
Different heroin, right?
It's all good.
That sounds like a terrible place.
Oh my god!
No, it's like an amazing place. The power of one vowel.
Well, everybody, I hope you had a great night, and we're gonna bounce out of here. Andy, do you have an old man joke for us here to finish this off?
No, that's the catch. The reason why everybody's saying this has been such a good episode is there's no dad jokes.
Let's test it. Let's test it right now.
I've got nothing.
That's now the truth comes out.
Retiring.
What we've always known.
You're welcome.
Good night, everybody.
You're welcome.